Hi friends, my name is Stephanie and I'm the New England Stitcher. Welcome to my cross stitching channel. I'm so happy you could join me. I'm trying something new today. I figured it's such a beautiful day in New England that I would try and film outside. So I'm hoping that I'm nice and loud and you can hear me. But this is my yard in the springtime before everything fills in. So welcome. I'm so sorry. It has been a month. That's how long it's been since I've been here. And so much has happened. Let's see, my daughter came home from college for spring break. We celebrated our birthdays early together. And I got an amazing present that I can't wait to show you. Some of you, if you follow me already, you've seen it on Instagram. But and then last weekend, so my birthday was April Fool's Day and I turned 50. Yay! I actually really had hoped to film on Tuesday and spend that day with you guys. I just couldn't get my stuff together. It has been so busy. I don't know if you remember this. If not, if you're new, I'm preparing to be a vendor at the Library Stitchers Retreat, which is in Augusta, Maine at the end of April. So at the end of this month. And in February, I had nothing sewn for it or cut. So it has been a month of just trying to get everything ready for you guys that are going to be up there to see. But anyway, I'm just so excited about the Library Stitchers because that's the next time I get to see my friends and get to meet some of you that we've been communicating back and forth, and I'm really looking forward to that. And my friend Sarah, who you met in the last video, she will be there as well. So let's get started. I know that I'm behind because I didn't get to share with you all of my market releases that I had purchased. And it's probably a good thing. I mean, I know Sarah and I mentioned what we purchased, but it's probably a good thing that I didn't share then because there's a bag. There's a bag right here in this chair next to me. So there's a lot. But let's just quickly chat about my birthday. So it's 50. 50 is a big one. I know I don't look 50, but I promise you I am. And some mornings when I wake up, I definitely feel a little creaky. And you probably noticed I cut all my hair off. I figured, maybe do a little change. But, whether I like it or not, hair grows back. And it's totally fine because, it grows back. So for my birthday, Sarah bought me these beautiful flowers in this, sorry, I'm going the wrong way, in this mason jar, which is blue, which is, my favorite color. So I'm going to try and keep them so you can enjoy them in the video. They've been with me at school. I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm going to do a bad job. But they're absolutely beautiful, and I love them so, so, so much. They've been on my desk all week, and I've got to enjoy them. And they just make me happy, and they make me scream like it's summertime, right? So that is one of my gifts. And she also gifted me a gift card to a quilt shop that's down by where she lives, which is about an hour from here. And she said that we can go out for brunch or lunch and then go to the shop. So it's like a play date with Sarah. I'm like, that's the best present. And then my friend Shannon, she made me this shirt, and it's a featherweight. And if you saw my Instagram, you will know what my other present is. So her name is Elizabeth Bennett Darcy. Is she beautiful? I just got her back. I took her to the gentleman that services featherweights just to go over it and make sure everything is top notch and that she's fully oiled and greased and anything that needed to be done just to get it done. And she's beautiful. One of the women that I work with, one of the owners of the quilt shop, she has a featherweight, and she purchased the cleaning polishing kit. So I actually just cleaned and polished her up, and now I'm gonna, just so you know, even though her name is Elizabeth, I won't call her Lizzie, but I'm gonna call her Betty because she's so beautiful. And Betty was like a beautiful girl back in the day. So she's from 1956, and she runs, and she's beautiful. I can't wait to use her. Yeah. So that was like an amazing an amazing present. And I just want to say thank you, Pat. Pat is the person that made it all happen. So thank you so much, Pat. I cannot tell you how much I love her. That is, my husband got me a bouquet of flowers, which are gorgeous. They're on the dining room table right now. I've just been very blessed. My students saying happy birthday, you know, very blessed. So that's all I'm going to say about my birthday. So I do have some starts, and my first start is the St. Patrick's Day Quaker by Primrose Cottage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just let's take a peeky poo. So she's a start, a finish, and a fully finished. Look at how beautiful it is. I chose to go with a more primitive coloring. I'm hoping that it comes across. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I went with the primitive coloring because I wanted it to match another, sorry for the lint. I wanted it to match another stitch that I stitched. So this was a start, a finish, and a fully finish. And I have another one. Don't be crazy, I know. This is Lucky Leprechaun, and it is by Threadwork Primitives. And I finished it on a spool, just like Helen D. And I sewed on the buttons, and then I just did a corset. So I can remove it, and the spool can be used again and again. And you're gonna see that in some of my purchases, there might be a few more of these little guys that weren't available initially, but now are available. So there, I think that's me out of it. I love this so much. I posted on Instagram when I finished it, just because I was just so happy with how it is. I cannot do a French knot to save my life. So I did end up doing buttons for the eyes and the buttons on the jacket and the bottom shoe. There's like a little buckle part. So these two, I used the colors from here to stitch this. So these match. They're the same colors and the color family. And I just think it's great. So there's that. That is start, a finish, and fully finish. Now, I do have a start and a finish, and it's so close, guys, so close. I'm probably going to finish it later tonight, but I just want to get this video out because I feel bad that I haven't talked to you guys in a month. That's how long it's been. Sorry for the motorcycle. I live in the woods on a dead-end road, but people are coming home because it's a Friday and it's beautiful. Okay, so here is the freebie from the Primrose Cottage girls, and this is called Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I ended up purchasing the finishing kit, but I modified it. So you can see the two fabrics. Here's one piece and here's the other that I did use. And then I had this ribbon in my collection that I figured, why not use that? That was kind of fun. And then I also had this trim. This trim came from Michael's from the fall. And you know how Michael sells that bunch of trim? This was in there. And so yeah, I have a pocket at the bottom. I have it interfaced, and all now I need to do is stuff it with the poly and then my walnut shell so that it has a little bit of weight, and that'll be done. So I'm going to finish, I'm going to fill it, and that'll be finished, and I can put them away, and I can start to pull out the Easter because St. Patrick's Day is still up, guys. It's been, like I said, it's been busy. It's been so busy. All right, so those are my starts, finishes, and FFOs. Okay, so what else have I started? It's like, I think I have startitis. And I know a lot of you, I've been watching a lot of Flosstube, and I know a lot of you have it as well. Okay, so in this mini Whippa Keeper, this is one of my favorites. These came from, these were orphaned quilt blocks from my friend Jessica at the quilt shop. She's one of the owners, and she orphaned them, and I said, can I have them? And she said yes, and I use them all the time. In here is a sal that I'm doing, and I know a few of you have joined, so thank you and welcome. This is the Seasonal Courier Blue Jay Summer by Robin Pickens, and here it is, and I'm going to show you where I've gotten it. So I started this on the spring equinox. So here is where I'm at. And I'm gonna use my Whippet Keeper as something to hold up so you can actually see it. And I'm sorry for my threads, and I didn't iron it, but if you get it, you get it. So you don't, you get what you get, right? So here it is. And I'm gonna just tell you right now, I know there's some mistakes. That flower is no joke. The confetti in there, I know I've miscounted someplace in there, and I'm off a little bit, but it's okay because I would rather it be done messed up a little bit, and you know, mistakes known to me, now you, but be done so that I can enjoy it. This is being stitched on with all the called for colors. It is stitched on, where are you? I know I have you. Salty Lake, and that is by Count on Linens. So it's on 32 count Salty Lake by Count on Linens, and it's this nice yellowy beige color. That's probably a very good representation of it. And it's Count on Linens. If you've not tried her, I think she's from Utah. She has a YouTube channel, and she dyes for linens, and she's got a small business on Etsy. This is not sponsored, but I really enjoyed the linens. This is the second piece I've used her linens on, and I really like it. So good job. Let's see. Oh, and my other start. Okay, guys, this is in a Whippet Keeper that I made. I made it for myself, so this is the only one that exists. I've been making Whippet Keepers for the Library Stitchers Retreat. So if you like these colors, then you might like some of the Whippet Keepers that are coming. These are the scraps that I ended up using to make me a keeper because I just loved the fabric so much. I ended up keeping one or making one for myself with the scraps. So here's what I've got going on. So this was a kit that I purchased from, where did I purchase from? Country Sampler, I think maybe. But the pattern is, so it came fully kitted with all of the called for floss, and so many of you have stitched it last year, and I know I'm late to the party. I did purchase it last year, but now I'm stitching it. So this is my birthday start. I started on my birthday because my birthday always falls around Easter. This year it didn't. I've had my birthday on Easter, I've had my birthday on Good Friday, but this is The Rabbit in the Rose by Brenda Gervais, and here's where I've got. So this is stitching on at 3 nights, and here, I don't want you to have to see through. And if you figure out my mistake, there is a mistake in here, but I won't tell you if you won't tell. So there she is. So the basket it's almost all done. The bunny is done, and the basket's almost done. And then I just have the fun flowers around it, which I'm really looking forward to getting to. I've been taking turns with, you know, this brown color because it's like a brownish yellow color for the basket, and I keep taking turns. Like I'll do a thread of this, and then I'll do a thread of the bunny. So now I'm gonna do a thread of the basket, and then I'll do a flower. Like I'll start to work on flowers. So getting some more color in it is gonna be fabulous. But that is my last start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, there's one more start, and it's a finish. Oh, son of a nutcracker. I hope it's in this pile. Okay, so here is the pattern. This is Our Hearts Are Stitched Together, and it's by Heartstring Samplery. Thank you for your patience for me to get that to you. And I did, if you remember from the last video, when I was shopping with Sarah, we went to, when we were antiquing, I ended up purchasing a tart, and I'm hoping that this will fit in the tart. This is stitched on 20 count Dirty Teacup by Needle and Flax. So, oh, that's a much better representation. I was getting too close. You guys were missing the colors. So there she is. And if not, then I will just finish it in a circle. I was thinking about, don't make fun of me. I was thinking about if I can't fit it in the tart, then what if I did it as a drum, but I did it like as maybe an inch tall. so that it's just like a little bit tall. I don't know. You'll have to comment and tell me what you think. I'm really hoping that it fits in the tart. Okay, there is that finish. I know that there's more. Oh, yes. Okay, so from the last video, I really had tried getting this done and I was not successful in the last video, but I finally finished it in this video. Yes, I know that it's not like completely done, but I am not going to stitch the other part. So here is Botanical Study by Pedal Pushers, and I chose not to do the fiddly bits in the top that kind of like, it was just a lot of confetti and I was kind of done. And I love this and I love it just the way she is. I'm going to either do a flat fold or I'm going to put her in a frame. But it's stitched on 32 count, all called for fabric floss. I bought it as a kit and I don't remember who I bought it from a kit as, but she is done. Botanical Study is off my list and I'm pretty happy that she's done. I think it's beautiful, and I love that you can really see the modeling in the background color. I don't have the card. It's in the basement right now. I'm sorry. I do have it. It's written down. So if you want to know what the fabric is, it is just the called for fabric that I chose to use. And I did also finish. I don't know if I showed you this last time, but I did finish the French hen. So that is a finish as well by Satsuma Street, and that will be the 3rd day of Christmas. So I'm making progress on those. Looking forward to when she gets the next one comes out. That'll be great. Okay, I think that's it for what I've been stitching. I did make a couple quilts. I will insert, I think I took pictures of all of them. So I did do 2 or 3. I'll have to check, but well, I know I did 2 for sure, but I can't remember if I showed one in the previous video or not. I'll have to look. But that being said, I did quilt 2 things. And I think my total, I've got 64 keepers, small and big, that I've been sewing. So I've got quite a few more to do that I've got planned. So I can't wait for you guys to see them. I hope you guys like everything that I make. But okay, so let's start. Oh, okay. So here is, in our last video, we talked about our exchange gift that we all got, and I forgot mine at home, and I apologize, Emma. This was the bag and the pattern that I got from Emma, and I love this bag so much. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so well made, and my pattern was from the Blue Flower Spring Quail, and it's got all the DMC floss, and it has this beautiful Blue Ridge from Atomic Ranch. And if any of you seen the new Primrose Finish or Freebie Friday, this blue would be really pretty to stitch that purple house on. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that one. I don't really have a whole lot of purple in my house, but this blue is a really pretty blue from Atomic Ranch, and it's 18 count. So thank you, Emma. I am so sorry that I didn't bring it with me the last time. I'm sorry. I love it. I love it so much, and I really am looking forward to stitching it. Don't know when yet because, you know, I have too many starts planned and I have too many things that I want to stitch. Another thing I forgot to share, and Sarah and I realized after we stopped videoing that we forgot to share, was this amazing gift by Jill. Jill gifted this to all of us with some of the fabric that you use to do these, and it's just gorgeous. I really want to do something with this for next year. At least to do the seasonal ones. I have a lot of felt, or should I say I do have a lot of wool felt, so that's not going to be a problem, but I just think it's so, they're so beautiful, really. So thank you again, Jill. I really appreciate this, and I'm I'm looking forward to stitching them. The bee, right? The bee kind, obsessed. Yeah, and then Emma texted me yesterday, and she showed me a picture of the new, the Wordy Birds series, and it's from Heartland Quilting, I think, is the one who it's through. Anyway, Emma showed me the new one that's coming. Oh, I have plans to stitch it next year, but those birds make me really want to stop and stitch it because it's got these bees, and I just love bees. So it's just beautiful. Okay, let's see. Oh, part of my birthday haul too. I got Sarah and Shannon. Shannon is the one who made me the shirt, and she made me a bag with Bday also on it because she knew how excited I was about Bday. She made me a scissor fob with Baby Yoda, or Grogu as it's officially called, and Sarah made me a scissor charm and the scissors for with butterflies, so I can put that in my my butterflies that we're going to be starting at Library Stitchers. So if you're going to do Study in Nature, that's what we're stitching. Sarah and I are going to start that in the Library Stitchers. And I've already started with Sarah Study in Pink. I would love to get back to that. Don't know when, because I've got a lot of plans, guys. But Sarah also gifted me, she found this at one of the needlework shops in Connecticut, and it was remnant cuts. So there's 2 pieces that are 7 inches, and it's 32 count linen that's called Amsterdam Blue. So it's like this bluish green, and she gave me 2 pieces of it, and it's just really pretty, and I can't wait to see. I don't know, it'd be perfect for an ornament or a smalls exchange. It's a really pretty blue. I should say blue-green. Okay, let's see. Are you ready for haul? This pile, she's lots. Okay, so I happen to be, oh, sorry, Betty. I happen to be on the internet, scrolling through some messages, and I got an email from Treehouse Fiber Arts, and they said, hey, we have some LFA Boston Tea Party. And I was like, oh, yes. So I got some 36 count. You guys, you need to see her. Okay. All right, so here is the dirty Boston Tea Party. So it's very reminiscent of Dirty Teacup, but it's a little bit different. I'm so excited about it. I remember Tiger Lily. When she first started thinking about going into linen, well, I know it was Boston Tea Party that she got at her local LNS, and I just saw it and I was like, yes, I have to have some. And then I couldn't get it. But now they're dying again, and it's beautiful. Okay, when I went to Pam's at Stitch New England, right after market, Pam had a bunch of fabric out, and I said to Pam, please don't let me buy any more fabric. I don't need any more fabric. And then people started coming in, and then fabric started being shown, and then I broke down. But this is some fabrics by Symphony that I've never used, and I've only seen, and it just looks amazing. And this is the I guess ode to the Outlander series. This is fabrics by Symphony, Jamie's Kilt. And guys, wait, I gotta show you this side, because this side has such amazing modeling. Oh, it's so good, so good. So I got some Jamie's Kilt. I got a fat quarter of Jamie's Kilt, and then, since, you know, keeping with the Outlander theme, I had to get a little Sassenach. And it's got a little, it's very brown mottled, but it's got a little bit of red or maroon, I guess. There, that's a very good representation. So very excited. Don't know what I'm going to stitch on it, but I think I'm going to have to come up with a better system for my fabric, because I've outgrown my fabric space, especially 36 count. I don't need any more 36 count. But this is a pair, this isn't 36. Oh, those were those 36? Yes. Nope, I lied. Those were both 32. So I'm expanding my 32 count collection. This is Chocolate Milk by Fabrics by Symphony. And it's a fat eighth, because she had to cut some for another lady, And then I said, I'll just take that little piece. And I you know, it's a fat eighth. I can do a lot with that. So let's get to it. From Market, I purchased, as many of you did, Happiness is Homemade. No, I have never stitched. No, I've never made anything, but it's now a collector's item, and hopefully someday I will, because the recipes look amazing and I really would love to try some of them. I also got, nope, that's the giveaway. Oh, please. Okay. I got from Market, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm bad. I feel, you've ever seen the movie The Lorax? How bad can I be? That's what I'm singing in my head right now because I was bad. Okay, I got the Daily Reminder, and this is by, oopsie, sorry. This is by Brenda Gervais. Tara Sullivan, Sully Stitches, she's starting this for her birthday, which is, if I'm not mistaken, was yesterday. I think it was her birthday yesterday, the 3rd. So I have this fabric. I really wanted to start it with her, but I can't. I have just too much to do. Another Brenda Gervais purchase, because originally this is all I bought was Brenda Gervais. Hop into Spring. Love this. Love this. Really want to start this. But I'm stitching my stash right now, guys, a little bit. Trying to anyway. But I just accumulated a lot. Spring Trio by Brenda Gervais. Love, 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 love these. Love these. Want to stitch them. Will stitch them. Not sure when. This one, I do know when. This is Liberty by Brenda Gervais. And I am going to start this on Memorial Day. This is my Memorial Day start. So if you are interested in starting Liberty Quaker, or I guess it's just Liberty, I am going to start this, and I know a few of my friends who have this are going to start this. We're going to do this on Memorial Day. Memorial Day, that's when we're going to start it. So I might start it that weekend. I know it's going to be done that weekend. Okay, and I needed to get the summer trio because I got the spring trio, so why not? I don't know if fall and winter have already occurred. Not sure. Have to look into that, but I don't know. They struck me and I love them. Okay. Now, while I was at Pam's shop, some of my other friends there, they ended up getting some things that just made me go, come on, guys. Those of you from the 90s, things that make you go, I know, Jamie, I know you're singing with me. Anyway, the Between Friends, a winter samplery. So Jill was there that night, and Jill got this, and I had purchased the fall version, and I actually looked through the book that Jill got, and I had to put an order in and get one. So Between Friends, a winter sampling, and absolutely love, love, love. You know, I'm a seasonal stitcher, so hopefully I can get to this sooner rather than later. And then I had a little bit of regrets for not purchasing a Blackbird, because Blackbird is just a collector's book, right? It's just like the cookbook. You kind of got to get them. I didn't get both of them. I just got the Sweet Bird Sing. I loved the idea of the smalls, especially for a smalls exchange, especially the little pillow, and then the roll. I've never done a roll, so if you have, let me know. Let me know how hard they are. I think I can handle it, but I don't know. I'm excited to try something new. I do have berries on my mind because I really would like to do the berries. So Erica Michaels, I haven't purchased it yet, but it might be a purchase. The birds that she had come out with. I really like those a lot. Okay. All right. I purchased Bumblebee etchings. Yeah, guys. I know. Clearly, problems. That's what I got. Problems. But I love bees. I have a bee thing, and sunflowers. I mean, you see them. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here's my patterns that I stitched. See, I printed them, put them in there, and now I can put them in my binders because they're all done. Let's see. Oh, these are all from 1, 2, yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, so those are all my purchases that I got, and then I kept shopping. This is a freebie. This is a freebie that I think you should go and snag because it's the cutest thing ever. This is by Whilst Iris Naps, and look at those bunnies. If I didn't show this already, I'm going to keep showing it because it is the cutest thing ever. Those little bunnies with the hearts on the bum for their tails, that is on my list to do this year. I just think it would be super fast and easy to get done, and a perfect addition to a little dough bowl. So I'm looking forward to doing this one. So thank you for this amazing chart. And then after doing this, I watched Whilst Iris Naps and realized we have a lot in common. So then I had to message her and we started chatting. We both have drum addictions. If you look at her designs, they are amazing. And she loves spools, and I have a spool collection that she has too. So we have a lot in common. And her birthday's in April too. So happy birthday. Yeah, I just wish you'd lived closer. Okay, so I'm sure many of you've heard, and I'm sure you've already gone shopping, but my friend Jenny from the Bougie Stitchers, she has opened up a shop, and her shop, the Cross Stitch Emporium. Jenny, I'm so sorry. I totally had a brain fart. So to support my friend Jenny and to pick up patterns that I've seen from all the floss tubers and other people purchasing that I felt like I really needed to have because we just needed them. I just needed them. Here is the Friendship Garden by Plum Street. And just like Emma, I am going to rechart that flower, the word flower. It needs to be on the same line. Yes. So love this. I may only end up stitching the top. I don't know. But if not, I will rechart the word flower so that flower fits across because it's just my OCD. I'm a little OCD. I chose Emily Calls, choose happy because you should. It makes me happy to choose happy. Trying to not let the fun suckers in my life suck out all my joy. I work with a lot of them. I'm trying to not let them suck it out. I purchased because I was reluctant, and I don't know why, because I knew I was going to get it. But the Nativity Tiny Town, and I got the frill because you need the three wise men, guys. I think I'm going to definitely do it as a drum because I love drums. I don't know. I was always intimidated by them, but I love them so much. I purchased Friends Aplenty because I definitely needed another St. Patrick's Day stitch in my life. I just think it's precious, and thank you, Annie, for that beautiful little stitch. Can't wait to do that one. And my friend Erin Elizabeth finally released her patterns from market. Even though she didn't go to market, she released them around market to the LNSs. And she finally released them to her shop so I could get it as a PDF. I purchased the Birds in Nature Sparrow and the Spring Shows Us. I already have the fall one that matches this, but I just love them. I love how she finished them. I love everything about them, Erin. They make me happy. I can't wait to start them. Don't know when, because I think I got a plan. I am a planner, but when it comes to cross stitch, I just kind of feel and like, oh, I feel like doing this. I think I gotta be a better planner. All right, so you saw that I had the Lucky Leprechaun. Well, I needed a couple more. I already have the snowman. He's in the basement in his binder. But Threadwork Primitives, that's stitched up in like a day. That leprechaun, so fast. I needed to get Uncle Sam. Come on, love him, love him. And I needed ho ho ho. Not the Jolly Green Giant, but Santa. So I got those as well. I did have a little I'm having a brain problem. I had a little bit of stitchy kindness, so thank you guys. I had two of you reach out to me to let me know that you had the photo booth. I have one of them here. The other one, I think it's in the basement because it's in another pile. This one is the Santa photo booth, and the other one was the Easter surprise photo booth. Remember, Sarah and I had talked about wanting to get just the patterns. We didn't need the full kit, and we're still looking for that gosh darn turkey, guys. So if you know where I can find that turkey, please let me know. That is the cutest thing ever. Okay, let's see. I think I've covered starts, finishes, and the last thing I have in my last video, we had 2 giveaways, and I really am so sorry that you had to wait a month to get them. And I promise me, as soon as you email me, my email is in the description box. Please, there's 2 winners. Please, please, please email me. I will put them in the mail right away. The first one is the Book of Days, and the person who won it, I will have it come up here because it's on my phone and I can't see the picture. I took a screenshot of the winner being pulled. So congratulations to you. And the second is Hello Santa. And this was for the keyword was Santa. And congratulations to the winner. Your picture is going to be here, so please look up from your stitching and see if this is your name that's been called. So that is there. I think that's it. I'm going through my list. Sorry for the kitties crying. They see me outside. They want to be with me. But anyway, I just want to say thank you all. So many people sent me birthday wishes. I appreciate that. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. And that's when I will be back, I promise. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful spring day. Enjoy yourselves. Get out there, get some sunshine, and get some stitching done. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Goodbye for now, friends.